News just in from Melbourne. An Australian teenager has been sentenced to 13 years in jail for the murder of Indian student Nitin Garg.
21-year-old Nitin was stabbed to death in Melbourne in January 2010 when he was walking to his workplace. The attack took place at a time of heightened violence against Indian students and cab drivers in Australia. The convict's name has been withheld as he is a minor and 17 years old. He will have to serve at least 8 years behind bars before being eligible for parole.
For more on that, we are being joined by Laurel Irving. She's a correspondent, Channel 7 in Melbourne. Laurel, the person who's been accused and convicted, has he been convicted and slapped with charges for a racial crime here?
Well, no, and that was the interesting thing, that this was such a controversial murder because it really brought to a head the issue of violence against Indians and Indian students in Melbourne. But the judge today said he did not believe that it was racially motivated. He said it was a random attack and it was simply a case of Nitin Garg being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right, and Laurel, what exactly was the defense that we heard as far as the 17-year-old convict is concerned?
Well, there was no trial because he ended up pleading guilty to murder and to armed robbery. The judge, though, said it was a lot had to do with his youthfulness. He had no idea why he was carrying a knife, but he'd never been in trouble with the law before, and he comes from a stable family background. They simply said that it appeared that the person who killed Nitin Garg just wanted his phone, and they approached him and wanted his phone, and Nitin Garg grabbed his arm, and so he pulled a knife that he was carrying and stabbed him in the stomach. But we've got no idea what the motivation was or what he used to excuse his behaviour. There are no excuses.